A friend called me yesterday morning and she was like, "Hey, I feel so behind because so and so, who's her mentor, now has multiple YouTube channels and they're leveraging these YouTube channels to deploy different types of content that they publish." As she's telling me this, by the way, this person has 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I honestly was like, wait a second. I feel so behind because I just hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and I want to get to that 100,000 subscriber number on YouTube. So she's calling me. She feels so behind. I'm talking to her. I'm like, what are you talking about? You have like 30 years of youth on your mentor. You already have 100,000 subscribers going towards 200,000. A million is inevitable with your strategy. You're about to launch your second channel. Like you are on a great path. Literally within a few hours later, this was probably at 9 a.m. in the morning. Literally at 2 something p.m., I'm sitting with a client and we start the one on one Zoom. And she's just like, "Hey, I want to congratulate you. I saw the post where you said you hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I remember when you didn't even have a channel." And I was like, "I really appreciate that." And then she starts sharing how she feels so behind because she's just starting to post some of her videos on YouTube and trying to really get the management of her LinkedIn on lock so she could start to scale on other social media platforms, even outside of YouTube. And I'm sure that there are other people, and I know actually that there are other people that feel so behind even compared to that because they're like, "I've never done a video before," or "I haven't gotten yet to the point in my content journey or my business journey where I'm sharing at least one post a day on LinkedIn or on another social media platform. I still haven't had a month of pure consistency." And then there's other people that are just creating their profiles, that are just maybe even putting their profile up and maybe doing their first post for the first time ever. I think that in our culture, there's this pervasive kind of understanding or gloominess associated with comparison. Like comparison is evil or comparison is the thief of joy. And I choose to not believe that. I think that winners naturally, and I've seen this over and over again with clients who have been extremely successful and with mentors who are 100 times more successful than I am at this point. And what they will naturally do is always look at the next level, no matter what level they're at. And I think part of the reason is because when you want to win in whatever lane you're at, or when you're the type of person that naturally wants to become better, there are a few things that happen. Number one, you notice growth. It's just something that naturally happens. And number two, that feeling of feeling behind is almost a signal that this particular thing matters, that you know that you can get to that next level, and that you may not be doing all of the things required to get there, that you may have to deprioritize some things to prioritize the activities required to get to that next level. But the fact that that signal, that feeling, and feelings are signals, and I think that just in our culture in general, we ignore our feelings too often. But that signal is important, and too often we discount it or we feel shame associated to feeling behind or whatever. But I actually think you should lean into it. It means that this thing is probably important. It means that you should be paying more attention to it. And not just that, but taking action towards getting to the next level. And of course, the journey is the destination. There's always going to be a next level. And through the process of going towards the next level, you become the next version of yourself. And I think that that's just growth is part of our nature as people who want to become better and better.